President Obama and Senate Democrats are trying to salvage pieces of the jobs bill. What can get through Congress? I'm joined now by Democratic Congressman from Illinois, Luis Gutierrez. Thank you so much for joining us.
Congressman, to be with you.
Well, in reaction to the vote last night, we have this new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll showing that by 2-1, people, when told what's in it, favor the jobs bill, want it passed, and like the way that has been proposed to pay for it with the millionaire's tax. But you saw the vote, so now what? What can be salvaged?
Look, I think we need to continue to move forward. I think the president needs to continue to double down on his message to the American people until we turn this around. That's the way we have, they said that the Constitution has like the, judicial and the legislative and the executive. Well, there's also the people. And I think they need to continue to speak out forcefully. It's something that they support. And I would say to my Republican colleagues that as you move forward, remember that you are moving against the wishes and the desires. If we have a recession in this country, if the economy does not move forward, you can't simply go back to your magic bag of tricks with two answers. A, it's Obama who did it, or B, let's cut the budget unless it's, of course, for rich people in the industrial section, like in the oil industry, where we can't cut benefits to them. So I think they peril on their own side. Andrea, you and I both know there are a lot of people afraid. There are a lot of people unemployed. There are a lot of people that are employed that are afraid. There are a lot of people underwater on their mortgage. There's a lot of fear out there. We should respond with energy and vigor to that fear and settle that down by taking affirmative action.
And the president today at the Hispanic Forum was speaking out on this very point. Let's watch.
Last night, even though a majority of senators voted in favor of the American Jobs Act, a Republican minority got together as a group and blocked this jobs bill from passing the Senate. They said no to more jobs for teachers, no to more jobs for cops and firefighters, no to more jobs for construction workers and veterans, no to tax cuts for small business owners and middle-class Americans.
Now, the president's got a lot on his plate, but what do you think so far as to how the administration has approached the immigration issue? I know you've been frustrated in the past, and now we've got this law in Alabama which would require officials to check school children and ask questions about their status, making it a felony for illegal undocumented immigrants to try and get a driver's license.
Sure.
Where are we going in this country?
Unfortunately, we're not moving forward. We've seen this play out in Alabama before. It just reminds me, I think, of 40 years ago. There were those in at the doors of schools in Alabama trying to keep black children out of schools. 40 years later, they're trying to keep brown children out of school. I think it's been repeated. I think it was sad commentary on America then. It's a sad one today. Andrea, we need to realize they're keeping American citizen children from going to school. They're making American citizen children fearful of seeking out medical attention. They're going to become American citizen adults, and this is the way our government is treating them through these actions. But you know what? We need to take action here at the federal level and settle this once and for all so that we end this fantasy. It appears that, it's like not a good long-term plan, not very viable, as it wasn't very viable for African Americans 40 years ago. In the city of Chicago, we have a Mayor, Rahm Emanuel. We have a structure in which we cherish and love the fact that we have immigrants because they bring new blood, new energy, and yes, new tax dollars and vigor to our economy.
Luis Gutierrez, Congressman, thank you very much. And we know what Rahm is doing there in Chicago with the Ideas Festival this week and all of the other initiatives. Thanks for joining us. And another lackluster